Everybody, my name is Gabriel, and today we're back at it again with Tier List. But this time, with my favorite animes. Just my favorites. Pretty much all the ones I've seen, though, because I like most animes to see. But, as I scroll through, you can see them real quick. But to start off, we need to fix these tiers. They're really bad. And we're back. So, here are the tiers. At the tippy top, God of Anime. Right below that, Prince of all Saiyans. And then below that, Middle Class Saiyans. And then below that, Magikarp. And then Sakura. And then would delete if I could. Now, we can begin. Starting off, what I would say is strong is Demon Slayer, with the Muzan Jackson himself inside that. Pretty good. So right off the bat, we can rule out Magikarp, Sakura, and would delete if I could. Just saying, because none of them are as useful. No characters in Demon Slayer are as useless as Magikarp or Sakura. They all do something at least once. Even the background characters, at least they die. So, with this, we're gonna put Demon Slayer. Let's see. This would be one of the top considerations for a new Gen 3. New Big 3. But I'm not sure. Because the anime... If we're considering manga too, this would possibly go into Prince of all Saiyans, but I'm gonna slap it into fat middle class. That feels right, because it's not useless, it's just I don't think much would change if we didn't have it. Hunter x Hunter, barely seen any of it, if I'm being completely entirely honest. I think I watched like half of one episode, but I put it on here just so I can do this and not say anything about that, because I don't know what's happening with that. The other ones I've seen a lot more about. One Punch Man. Yes. Approved. Think about this concept. I'm going to bring up concept a lot. Demon Slayer concept, cool. Demons. But One Punch Man, there's a bunch of alien monster things on your planet, and you mislead. It's been a while, but I think he misleads this one guy. He gets the crap beaten out of him, and I was like, I ain't gonna let that happen again. I ain't gonna let that slide. And then goes on a freaking training arc, kinda, lasts just a little bit, to become one of the strongest characters in all of anime history. So strong that he can one-punch anything. I'm just saying, we're moving Hunter x Hunter back. One Punch Man goes there. Jujutsu Kaisen, I love this show. No joke. Watched every episode in one day, then I watched them again. Well, in one day, it was 2 days, but then I watched them all again. I'm probably going to keep watching them again so I can get my hands on season 2. But love this. This concept is one of the best. Story, top tier. Gojo, basically new Kakashi. But everybody here is basically Naruto. But take this concept. Concept again, I know. There's a bunch of curses in this world that very few people can see unless you're about to die. Or you have something to do with cursed energy or something like that. So this person, Yuji, who should definitely be in the Olympics if he can throw a shot put like that. Because trust me, I do shot put. That's hard. But just joins a freaking conspiracy group in his school and eats a cursed finger, and all of a sudden has the cursed demon inside of him. And now he has to eat all these fingers. Now this is a weird concept, but I like it. Eat all these fingers just to be executed. But he gets to wait for that time to come. And in the meanwhile, he dies once, for one. Spoilers. He dies once. But doesn't die because Sukuna. So, like, all his friends think he's dead. Then they do this whole thing where it's, like, competing against another school. It's awesome. I like it. I'm putting it in the middle. Prince of All Saints. Haven't seen enough. Haven't seen season 2. Is that Death Note? I can't see. Yeah, that's definitely Death Note, right? Yeah, I believe that's Death Note. Let me see. Yeah, that's Death Note. No. Can't see it. Barely visible for me. Kinda sucks. Hope it's not bad for you guys. But Death Note. This one I also have not seen much of, but I've seen more than Hunter x Hunter. Now, I'm not going to say concept this time. But imagine this. You are given a notebook. And when you write a name down in that person dies. But if you use it, you are condemned to HE double hockey stick for eternity. Now, what you doing with it? What are you doing? Think about that for a minute as I just slide this one. Let's do some rearranging real quick. So Hunter x Hunter back there. I'll slide this one in between Hunter x Hunter and Jujutsu Kaisen, just because I haven't seen much. Name by that? Well, I do that. Now, Pokemon, you gotta catch 'em all. Alright, there's nothing against Pokemon. Nothing against it at all. But Magikarp. No joke, I have a Pokemon card collection, and Magikarp is so useless. So stupid. Like, I have a Radiant Blastoise. He's perfect. But then Magikarp is near him. That's so dumb. But, Pokemon. Basically, you get summonings. It's more of a kid's anime. Not giving it any extra points there. So we'll put it in middle class. I like that. The original Naruto. Young boy sucks at everything, gets good at everything, and becomes the... Oh, wait, Naruto Shippuden, no spoilers. We'll put it ahead of... No, these are not like what I'm doing. I'm doing this. We go bam, bam. There we go. I like that. Where'd that go? One more. And we're back. I have no clue where that went, if I'm being honest. Naruto. Prince of All Saints. Top of it. Naruto Shippuden. By the way, Naruto's the second tallest of the Konoha 11. And he started as the shortest. But there's a reason he's part of the big three. Okay? I don't have Bleach on this list. Never seen it. Never even seen a glimpse of it, if I'm being honest. I'll watch it later. This, God tier. God tier. Awesome storytelling. The only issues with it are the filler. Because they're long and they kind of suck. Really bad. I hate them. But other than that, perfect anime. 9 out of 10. God of anime. Above original Naruto. Because I don't really like the fact that, in original Naruto, Kuma is made out to be the bad guy. I like how in Naruto Shippuden, at the end, they made him a good guy. I love that. Perfect. Peak storytelling. Moving on. My hero. Now, I know people are going to disagree with me, but then look at the fandom for 5 minutes. I rest my case. Attack on Titan. One of the best animes. I would say ever, probably. Issue with it, though, the ending sucked. Never seen a worse anime ending. Well, I have, but that's not good. I don't like it in the slightest. So, we'll put it, I think, we'll move some stuff around real quick. That works. Right there. One Piece. One Piece. One Piece. Big three. Actually, one of my favorite. I just got access to Hulu, and you best believe I'm on the grind. I literally have a One Piece shirt on. I'll take a picture of it and put it in the video, just like I'll show you guys my Pokemon cards and stuff. Like, I'll show you guys my Radiant Blastoids and my One Piece shirt that I have on. No joke. I love that anime. Best, literally. It's ahead of Naruto. I'm saying it. Naruto may have been the first anime I've ever watched. But One Piece. So good. I thought I would never watch it, and then I watched it. Peak storytelling. Oh my god. And Ace's death? Bro. And how they made the Going Merry death sad? Peak storytelling. Love it. Oh. Heh. Another Hunter x Hunter. It came back. It's back. But we are in the era before the big three now. It's just Dragon Ball. It's all Dragon Ball. Starting with the original Dragon Ball. Yes, I watched it all. I like it. Middle class. Same. Peak middle class, though. Dragon Ball Z. No, well, let me explain Dragon Ball. Can't be higher, because I didn't watch it in English, and if you watch it in Japanese, it's a bit perverted. Kinda. I suggest you don't do it. But if you do, just remember, they will never talk like that in any flashbacks. Now, moving on. Dragon Ball Z. My favorite anime of all time. Barely beats One Piece. One Piece will probably eventually overtake it. But for now, Dragon Ball Z. I literally have a shelf in my room dedicated to Dragon Ball. I'll take a picture of that too. I have a Vegeta Final Flash thing hanging right there. Now that may be Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. But I digress. I love it. Favorite thing ever. I literally have Funko Pop pins of Kid Gohan, Piccolo, my favorite character, Cell, my favorite villain, Frieza, and Trunks. Ooh, let's do this real quick. Name your favorite Saiyan. Mine's Broly. This will be a YouTube short, just letting you know. Now name your favorite character that's not a Saiyan. Favorite character of all time, Piccolo. Now, name your favorite villain. Cell. Noticing a theme here, green. Anyhow. Oh, and not to disrespect, let me do this. So, I'm gonna get fired for that. But, no disrespect. Let's add that. No disrespect to Akira Toriyama, who sadly passed earlier this year. No disrespect at all. I just don't think Dragon Ball GT is as nearly as good as any of the other Dragon Ball series. It's just on me. My personal opinion, you don't need to come hunt me down. Now, Dragon Ball Super Peak 2. I'll slap that right there. Because it's I have Dragon Ball Super stuff, Dragon Ball Z stuff, everything. I have some of the Reese Puff Dragon Ball boxes. I collected every single hero, by the way. I got Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, and Trunks. Dragon Ball Z Reese Puff boxes. Can't wait to show them to you guys. But this is my final ranking. In God of Anime, in first place for the best let's start here. No, let's start in the bottom. What I just moved? I moved to Dragon Ball. Alright, let's start at the bottom. In would delete if I could. My hero. Don't even try to argue it. Sakura has nothing. So in last place, my hero. In second to last. I shouldn't. Yeah. Second to last. Dragon Ball GT. Doesn't help that it was made canon now. Now don't come after me, please. I'm sorry. But in third to last, Pokemon. Too much of a kid's anime. I get it. I love Pokemon cards, but again, Magikarp. Demon Slayer in fifth to last, fourth to last. I love Demon Slayer. Definitely in the new Big Three, if that's ever actually a thing. But the anime is just up and down. The manga is pretty good though. In fifth to last. Don't like saying that. But original Dragon Ball. Too perverted in Japanese if you put on subtitles. Now, moving on to Prince of All Saiyans. Now, in 10th place, Hunter x Hunter. Barely seen any of it. In 9th place, Death Note. Love the concept. Beautiful. Of murder. In 8th place, One Punch Man. One punch through all the others. In 7th place, Attack on Titan. Strong all the way through until the ending. In 6th place, Jujutsu Kaisen. One of my favorite animes right now, but just not out competing the others above it. In 5th place, the original Naruto. Peak storytelling, but I don't like how Kumara was made out to be a villain, and everything was just a bit downplayed compared to like where everybody would reasonably be at compared to Dragon Ball Shippuden, not Dragon Ball Shippuden, Naruto Shippuden. But in 4th place, Dragon Ball Super. Love the story. They perfectly sequeled it to Dragon Ball Z, pretty much. I love it. It's pretty good. And not to mention some of the best transformations and concepts have come out of Dragon Ball Super. Now, getting a bronze medal, Naruto Shippuden. Peak storytelling. Only thing bringing it down is his dang fillers, man. But Kumara, perfect. He's not a villain not a villain at all at the end. And how they brought everybody back multiple times and Jiraiya Sensei's death. Yes, I call him Jiraiya Sensei. I also call Kakashi Sensei most of the time. But how, compared to, we hear about the backstory of the Leaf in Naruto Shippuden, and we're not just living in it like in Naruto. We find out what Danzo did, why Itachi killed his clan. My boy Itachi did him dirty. Stupid chakra disease. But also what they did with just Minato and Kushina. Perfect. And unlike the original show with Hiruzen's death, how it was so underplayed. Every major death has actual real reactions now. Not just, oh, well, but it's so good, and that's why it deserves number 3. Now, number 2, One Piece. The theme tracks, haven't even mentioned those. Peak. Overtaken, I'd be vibing. How it goes from Luffy barely being strong in the Arlong to unlocking all these forms. So good. And constructing his crew. Holy crap, that deserves its own ranking video. I'll make that a short soon. But his crew, immaculate. Everything is good about One Piece. If it wasn't for the 1,000 episodes and me not being through them all, probably be higher. Probably be first. But right now, Akira Toriyama's best work in my opinion. In first place with the gold medal, Dragon Ball Z. Peak storytelling. The most iconic forms of all time. The most iconic villain of all time. Frieza. Popularized anime in Western culture. And the character development of all the villains and stuff. They don't just oh, this guy's evil because he is. Oh, wait. But with the Vegeta and Piccolo, they gave them reasons that built up and stuff. Demon King Piccolo reincarnated. Vegeta used to be a warrior conqueror, and they just get changed, and it works so well for the story. And Frieza being the most iconic villain of all time, and Super Saiyan, nothing tops it. And how everybody has their own role at one point in the show. It's not just, oh, haha, you're sidelined. That was one of Dragon Ball Super's big issues. Because everybody, at least at one point in the show, had decent power. But in Dragon Ball Super, nobody really did anything. The Tournament of Power was the biggest showing. And they made Piccolo seem weak. They made it seem like he couldn't even beat Frost. When he's well past Frost level. Let's be real about it. At the end of Z, he was past Frost level. All in all, the best anime of all time. But with that being said, there is one singular, just minuscule, tiny, kinda annoying, but not really flaw. Goten and Trunks. Not future Trunks. Kid Goten and Kid Trunks. They were built up to be the strongest Saiyans, and they flopped. One issue. It's not even it's a Z. It's not a relatively Z issue, but the problem with it is they built it up too much in Z. Now, if they made it a little smaller, then it wouldn't have as big as annoyance that it did in Super. With that being said, Dragon Ball Z with the #1 spot. Now, if you agree or disagree with my rankings, leave it in the comments. I think I did a fairly good job. There's also probably going to be animes you guys are going to be like, oh, you didn't add my anime. But, you know, I don't really care about those comments, if I'm being honest. I like positive comments. How about that? Like, things that you think I should do different. And, like, if you wanted a certain anime to be on here, don't complain, okay? That's not gonna get it on here, if I'm being honest with you. I'll do a part 2 when I watch more animes. Now, you can leave plenty of anime suggestions in the comments, and I'll look at them all. I promise, I look at comments. I just don't respond to all of them, because some of them aren't good and stuff. And I only respond to ones actually worth responding to. Okay. Now with that cleared up, showing you guys all the pictures that I said I would show. Now, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss another video. Till then, my name is Gabriel, and make sure to stay gaming.